it's Nipa and Daniel again. Today I'm excited to be trying out bilingual content by including Thai captions. Let me know if you like this new format and find it helpful. Your feedback will be greatly appreciated. In this video, we will be exploring the best of Washington, D.C., visiting iconic landmarks and national treasures that showcase the city's rich history and culture. Let's go!
We at U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C.
Today, we're taking you on a tour of the United States Capitol building, located at 101 Independence Avenue Southeast, Washington, D.C., the seat of the U.S. Congress. The Capitol building has a rich and fascinating history that spans over 2 centuries. The Capitol building's history began in 1793, when President George Washington laid its cornerstone. Completed in 1800, Congress met there for the first time. In 1814, British troops set fire to parts of the Capitol building during the War of 1812. Following its reconstruction, the building underwent significant transformations, paving the way for later enhancements, including the iconic Central Dome and other notable additions. Some interesting facts about the Capitol building's history include: the original design was inspired by ancient Greek and Roman architecture. The iconic dome was designed to symbolize the unity of the states. The Capitol building is the site of many historic events, including presidential inaugurations and state funerals. The tour covers the National Statuary Hall, featuring statues of notable Americans, the Rotunda, with its impressive dome and American art, the old Supreme Court chamber, where historic decisions were made, the crypt, containing artifacts and exhibits on American history, the Capitol Visitor Center, with interactive exhibits. The tour lasted approximately 45 to 60 minutes and covered about 2 miles of walking. By the end of the tour, I left with a deeper appreciation for the Capitol's rich history and importance. Let's embark on the Monuments at Night bike tour and experience Washington, D.C.'s iconic monuments under the stars, learning about their history and significance. This unique tour beats daytime crowds, showcasing the city's magic. Highlights included the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol of American history and freedom.
Right, in America being kind of in the center. So Atlantic over in Europe, Germany, Pacific over the Pacific Ocean.
The World War II Memorial, honoring 16 million Americans who served. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial, a moving tribute to Vietnam War soldiers. The Korean War Veterans Memorial, recognizing sacrifices of Korean War veterans. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, celebrating the civil rights leader's life and legacy. The Reflecting Pool, a serene oasis in the heart of the city. The Washington Monument, a towering tribute to the nation's first president.
To be the tallest building in the world when it was finished. Anyone want to guess what building surpassed it? It's Europe. Eiffel Tower, yep. So this is the tallest building in the world until the Eiffel Tower. But again, it's the tallest freestanding masonry structure, very niche category.
The 3-hour tour covered 4 to 6 miles of easy riding, departing from unlimited biking, 1015 15th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. With bike, helmet, and guide provided, we wheeled away with unforgettable memories, gaining a richer understanding of American history and appreciation for the city's nighttime beauty. The tour was a monumental success. We think it's a capital idea for anyone visiting Washington, D.C. Book your Monuments at Night bike tour through unlimitedbiking.com.
We have FordsTheatre, Washington D.C, where President Abraham Lincoln got shot.
Now we're taking you on a tour of FordsTheatre, a historic landmark where President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth on April 14, 1865, during a performance of Our American Cousin, originally built in 1861 as a popular entertainment venue. The theater hosted numerous performances including opera, ballet, and Shakespearean plays. After Lincoln's assassination, the theater was closed and later converted into a warehouse and office space. In the 1960s, it underwent a meticulous restoration to its original 1865 design and reopened as a historic site and working theater. The presidential box, where his life was tragically cut short, is now a powerful museum exhibit.
After he got shot, then they took him here.
Or highlights include the presidential box, where Lincoln was assassinated, the main theater showcasing its 19th century architecture, the museum featuring exhibits on Lincoln's life and legacy, the aftermath exhibit exploring the events following the assassination, the Peterson House, where Lincoln died. The tour lasts approximately 45 to 60 minutes and covers about 1 mile of walking. Through the tour, we gained insight into FordsTheatre's pivotal role in shaping American history.
Postal Museum, Washington D.C.
The National Postal Museum, founded on July 1st, 1993 in Washington, D.C., is located in the historic Postal Square building, which served as the main post office for Washington, D.C. for over 60 years after its completion in 1914. This iconic institution showcases the history of the United States Postal Service, highlighting mail's significance, and features unique stamps and exhibits. Some exhibits include Mail Call, explores the experience of receiving mail during wartime. Postal History Gallery traces the development of postal services in the United States. Stamps Around the World contains a vast collection of international stamps highlighting their design and cultural significance. Behind the badge, the Postal Inspection Service examines the history and work of the Postal Inspection Service. Mail transport displays historic postal vehicles, focusing on the evolution of mail transportation. The Art of the Stamp celebrates the design and artistry of postage stamps. Pony Express recreates the legendary Pony Express mail service, highlighting its significance in American history. The museum has hosted several notable events, such as the unveiling of the Harry Potter stamp series in 2013, John Lennon the Green Album exhibit in 2019, featuring a collection of stamps and artwork inspired by the Beatles. Paul McCartney even made a special visit. During my visit to the National Postal Museum, I discovered a treasure trove of history and interactive exhibits. Whether you're a stamp collector, history buff, or simply looking for a unique experience, this museum is sure to deliver. With its rich exhibits and first-class presentations, it's a must-visit destination that will leave you post-Ively impressed. Pun intended, wink.
Hi, we at National Museum of American Indian.
The National Museum of the American Indian in Washington, D.C. is dedicated to the history and culture of the indigenous peoples of the Americas. As part of the Smithsonian Institution, is the only national museum solely focused on the Native American experience. With a vast collection of over 800,000 objects spanning 12,000 years, the museum explores themes such as cultural traditions, historical events, and the impact of colonization. Visitors can engage with interactive displays, learn about significant contributions, and discover diverse community experiences. Some highlights include the Great Inca Road. Here, visitors can explore the Inca Empire's road network, nation to nation. At this display, guests discover the history of U.S. government treaties with native nations. Infinity of Nations. This showcase features the museum's extensive art and artifact collection, marveling audiences. Return to a native place. Here, learners gain insight into the Algonquian peoples of the Chesapeake Bay region, the Americans. In this powerful display, viewers understand the impact of colonization and forced assimilation. Cerámica de los Ancestros. This collection allows people to appreciate ceramic artistry, imagining the Indian. Through interactive displays, everyone can examine stereotypes and inaccuracies in art and media. The Native American Veterans Memorial. This exhibit honors veterans' contributions and sacrifices. The museum serves as a vital resource, providing a platform for voices, stories, and perspectives. It offers educational programs, cultural events, and activities for all ages, making it a great destination for families and learners.
We at HolocaustMemorialMuseum.
The United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. was dedicated on April 22, 1993, with a mission to document Holocaust history, combat hatred, and promote human dignity. The museum's vast collection includes over 12,750 artifacts, 49 million pages of documents, and 85,000 photographs. As of 2024, it has welcomed over 47 million visitors since its opening, with an additional 36 million visiting its website in 2023. The museum features several powerful exhibitions, including the Permanent Exhibition, a chronological exhibit using over 900 artifacts and films to portray the Holocaust era. Remember the Children, Daniel's Story, an exhibit for younger audiences.
Remember my story.
The Hall of Remembrance, a memorial space with an eternal flame honoring victims of the Holocaust. The Tower of Faces, a 3-story tower displaying over 1,000 photos of Jewish residents of Aishishok. It also showcases special exhibitions like A Dangerous Lie, which examines the history and impact of anti-Semitic propaganda.
Propaganda. Propaganda is biased information designed to shape public opinion and behavior. Adolf Hitler and other Nazi leaders were skilled propagandists who used many techniques to spread their messages.
Some Were Neighbors explores the roles of ordinary people during the Holocaust.
Some were neighbors.
And among them was some of the people he went to school with, some of his best friends, the guys from the card club.
Broken in and everything was demolished. And this was done by young people whom we knew.
State of Deception analyzes Nazi propaganda and its influence. The Children's Tile Wall is a memorial to child victims of the Holocaust. The Shoes of the Victims, a powerful display representing the victims of this tragedy. Visiting the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum was a profoundly moving experience, and I felt engaged as I explored the exhibitions, gaining a deeper understanding of this significant period in history. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed our video, and we'll see you again on our next trip.
ไปด้วยกันนะจ๊ะไปด้วยกันนะจ๊ะแบงค์ยังอ่ะ